This video will show you how to filter data on multiple dimensions. The most common way to filter data in a dashboard is by adding selection components. For example, to filter the data in the chart based on company, add a selection list based on company. To do this, find the company field in the dataset and drag the field into the dashboard to create the new selection list. To filter the chart based on company, simply make the appropriate selections in the company selection list. To clear the selections, press the Clear Selection button in the title bar. To filter the chart on additional dimensions, add additional selection components to the dashboard. For example, to filter the chart based on state, drag the state field from the dataset into the dashboard. To filter the chart on state, simply select the desired states. Again, to clear the selections, press the Clear Selection button in the title bar. To filter on additional dimensions, add additional selection components in the same way. You may have noticed that when you make selections in one selection component, the values displayed in the other selection components change. For example, select the first 4 companies in the company selection list. The chart updates to display the data for just those 4 companies, but you'll notice that the state selection list also updates. It now displays just the states in which those 4 companies are located, marking those states with a green box. The green box means that although you did not specifically select these states, nevertheless these states are present in the result set because of the companies that you selected. To restrict the result set that you see in the chart to just a particular state, select the desired state, let's say Texas. Now the data shown in the chart is only sales from the state of Texas. Note that the company selection list has changed. 2 of the items that you previously selected remain marked with a green check mark, indicating that you explicitly selected those and records with those values are present in the result set. However, 2 of the other items that you originally selected are marked with gray check marks. This means that although you did explicitly select those items, they are no longer present in the result set because you made a subsequent selection, in this case selecting the state of Texas, that is not compatible with those choices. Values in the company selection list that are marked with an empty box are values that are compatible with the selection of Texas. These are companies that reside in the state of Texas. To include these companies in the result set, simply select those companies. Often when you make selections in one selection list, you'll note that there is a plus others option in other selection lists. Click on the plus others labels to expand the items. The items that are marked with a gray X are items that are not compatible with other selections that you have made. Selecting any of the items marked with the gray X will reset your previous selections. For example, none of the companies that we have selected reside in the state of Arizona. If we explicitly select that we want to return data from the state of Arizona, this will reset the company selection list, now showing us just the companies that are compatible with our current selection. For dimensions that have a hierarchical organization, consider using a selection tree. To do this, add the selection tree component into the dashboard, and then drag the desired fields in the hierarchy into the selection tree in the order from the outer level of the hierarchy to the inner level of the hierarchy. For example, first category, and then product name. You can see that the symbols that are used to designate selections in the selection tree are the same as the symbols that are used to designate selections in the selection lists. You can use selection trees and selection lists together in the same dashboard to select a wide variety of dimensions.